Welcome to Knicks.com. Jonah Ballow here with head coach Derek Fisher. Well, an exciting, eventful couple weeks here in Vegas. How do you recap all the action here with your team?
Yeah, I mean, exciting and eventful in a good way. No, I thought these guys were great. They did everything that we asked them to do. No other team asked as much of their teams as we did in terms of learning a completely new way to play in a new system. And the guys were great. I mean, winning 4 out of 5 games in the NBA is pretty good.
Tim Hardaway Jr., obviously your leading scorer in every game. What did you see out of him, really getting his offensive going? What I noticed too, not only the jumper, but getting to the lane and finishing as well.
Well, our system provides opportunities for Tim and all of our players to get multiple shots from multiple spots. And so I thought Tim was really good in terms of picking up where his shots would come from, where the opportunities will be, being aggressive out on the floor. And I thought he gave an honest effort on the defensive end. That's an area where he'll have to improve, and our entire team will have to be much better than we have been in the past.
All right, Clee Anthony early, the second-round pick. He looked good as well, some flashes of brilliance on both sides of the floor. Assess his action so far in Summer League and what you've seen of him.
Yeah, no, Clee Anthony was great. It was a little disjointed for him. He had the ankle sprain that cost him a few days. And then he had the stitches in the chin a couple games ago that kind of slowed down his action in that game. But what we love about Clee Anthony now that we have him is what we loved about him before we got him, and that's just an enjoyment for playing the game, high energy, very skilled player, and we're just excited about trying to work with him and help him get better.
Shane carries a lot of responsibility, Shane Larkin, and the point guard in this triangle offense. What did you think of how he was able to manage the offense and kind of grow throughout this period of time in Vegas?
Yeah, Shane was fantastic. In a lot of ways, he was our most stable and consistent performer in terms of being solid with the basketball, making the right plays, making the right reads. I thought defensively he caused a lot of problems for every team that we played. And that's where he can change the game every time he's on the floor. So I've always been impressed with Shane even before getting the chance to coach him. And he was just great this past couple weeks, and looking forward to working with him when we get to training camp.
You've been in this league a long time, but your first time as a head coach. Anything that you learned about yourself through this process?
I don't know if it's new, just how much I still don't like to lose. And so even though it's Summer League, today is somewhat disappointing, but I'm excited about what we accomplished, and I think all of our fans, the people that watched us play, our players included, are excited about who we can be and what we can become, and now we have a couple months to start to get ready for it.
We talked to some of the opposing teams, coaches and scouts, and they said you guys were running that triangle offense, and they were pretty surprised how quickly your guys were picking it up. Did you see the development in the learning process, the learning curve really throughout this entire week in Vegas?
Yeah, it was wonderful. All of our practices were great, high intensity, highly focused. The guys got better every day. We had an opportunity to review some of the things that we taught them. It's tough to do it in the game setting because we only actually gave them a little bit of what the system provides. And so when teams start to take some things away, they didn't have all the tricks in the bag, but they were great. They executed it better in 2 weeks than some teams that I played for. We had 2 months to get ready. So I'm proud of these guys. It doesn't feel good right now, but I'm proud of these guys in terms of what they accomplished.
All right, just tell us what's going to happen now until training camp. I know there's a little period of time before the real stuff gets going, and you welcome back, Carmelo Anthony and the rest of the squad for training camp. So, from a coach's perspective, what are you guys going to do in these this next month, couple weeks?
Well, I think it's important for all of us, our coaches, the entire organization, even our players, to take a step back here, maybe to finish out the month of July, free agency, the draft, all of the craziness, Summer League. It's important to slow your mind down, give your body and mind a chance to refresh and regenerate. And then right there at the start of August, we'll start getting back to work and preparing ourselves for training camp and what we need to do to be ready to go. We expect to be competitive, and we want to compete in the Eastern Conference. That's going to take a lot of hard work, but we're going to get right to it in August.
Derek, it's been a pleasure covering you in Summer League, and I think I can speak to the fans. And I've heard and seen on social media, everybody's excited about the season. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, guys.